G'day, I'm Tom, co-founder of Barbell Foods. In terms of my role in the company, I'm often referred to as, I guess, the numbers man or the bean counter or the human calculator, but I kind of like to think of myself as a more sophisticated title, so CFO is how I go. In terms of our company, we're just in the business of making healthy, sustainable meat snacks. We're really hoping to be transparent, I guess, about our supply chain and supporting, in particular, sustainable meats by, I guess, educating consumers about the differences in meat production, and then also just encouraging people to get out there and get active and embrace all of what life has to offer, I guess. Yeah. The crux of any sort of scaling company, it's just like inevitable that, you know, there's going to be problems that arise that you couldn't have predicted. If you are scaling, you're constantly going to have to be doing new things that you haven't done before. How we sort of approach that problem or that question is we just try to instill, I guess, a culture that embraces the fact that, like, the unexpected is always going to happen. You can have two mentalities when that happens. You can have this approach of, oh, I need to retreat, I need to get back in my comfort zone and just do the things that I already know how to do. Or you can take the approach of seeing it as an opportunity to learn and seeing it as a signal that you're actually heading in the right direction, that you're progressing. I actually believe that it's really just instilling a culture of like self-belief, and that it's okay to feel out of your depth, sort of embrace the confusion that happens with any successful company. So like I consider myself quite like probably even like a shy person, like introverted and not really like, super confident in my ability to sort of persuade or communicate with other humans. But yeah, I guess like early days, we just sort of had to really hustle to get the brand out there. Made me realize that like, I actually had that in me. Like, and it was a real moment of like, oh, you just got to push through that sort of, get out of that comfort zone and just get the reps in. And before you know it, you sort of have, evolved in some ways. Obviously, you can talk a lot about, instilling that sort of mindset in your team as well, but there are some practical things that are, of course, like set you in good stead. We've had the same bank manager since we started, so I'd like to give a shout out to Michael. He's dealt with a lot of sort of confusing phone calls from me where I'm sort of telling him about we need X, Y, Z, and how can you sort this out for me? Like very vague, open-ended questions. And all I've ever been greeted with is just like a can-do attitude and really like a very responsive, prompt, way more punctual than me at getting back to me. And I often feel quite guilty that he'll send me a follow-up email after our phone call within 5 minutes, and I leave him hanging for a week. Poor fella. That is genuinely the service that we've received from Commonwealth Bank. My experience with Commonwealth Bank has been nothing but professional and supportive relationship, I guess. It's important to just have this mindset of like, if I really want to excel at something, I can do it. Like the inner self-belief, even if it's delusional and like a bit far-fetched, it's better than pessimism, I think. Like in terms of, you'll still end up in a better place with that mindset than if you don't try at all.